The human mind is fascinating, especially the parts we're told to suppress. Anger, jealousy, resentment, hate. We call them negative emotions, as if they're mistakes, as if they don't belong. But here's the truth most people never learn. These emotions are not flaws in the human system. They are some of its most powerful features. The danger is not feeling them. The danger is not knowing what to do with them. Psychologically, emotions are not moral. They are biological energy states. They exist to mobilize you. Anger signals violation. Jealousy signals desire and comparison. Resentment signals prolonged powerlessness. They activate your nervous system, sharpen attention, and generate drive. They are designed to move you. So when people say, "Don't feel angry, don't feel jealous, be positive," what they're really saying is disconnect from the energy your body is trying to give you, and that comes at a cost.
Here's the rule most people miss. Your emotions are valid. Your actions are not automatically justified. Feeling anger doesn't make you bad. Acting from unregulated anger can. Suppressing emotions doesn't make you mature. It makes the energy leak out sideways through self-sabotage, anxiety, or quiet resentment. Mastery is not suppression. Mastery is direction. When people don't know how to work with these emotions, they usually fall into one of two traps. One, they act them out. They lash out, burn bridges, hurt others, damage themselves. Or two, they suppress them. They call it being calm, but inside the pressure keeps building. Both paths lead to loss of control. Because emotion is energy, and energy that isn't directed doesn't disappear, it destabilizes. Channeling doesn't mean indulging the emotion. It means extracting the information and the energy, then choosing a constructive direction. Anger asks, what boundary was crossed? Jealousy asks, what do I want that I'm not admitting? Resentment asks, where have I stayed powerless too long? When you listen instead of reacting, something shifts. The emotion stops being an enemy. It becomes fuel. I'll give you a personal example, not to glorify anger, but to show how it can be transformed. I grew up hearing messages that tried to shrink me, that my place was limited, that my ambition didn't belong to me. That created anger, real anger. Not the kind that wanted to hurt anyone, but the kind that refused to accept the identity being imposed on me. That anger became a burning desire to prove to myself that those limits were false. I didn't act against people, I acted toward growth. Over time, the anger didn't disappear. It transformed into discipline, competence, and self-respect. That's the difference. Unprocessed anger becomes bitterness. Processed anger becomes ambition. This part matters. If you build your entire identity on anger, it will eventually poison you. The goal is not to live fueled by resentment forever. The goal is to let the emotion carry you out of powerlessness, then release it once strength is built. Emotion is a bridge, not a home. Most people don't fail because they lack motivation. They fail because they're disconnected from their emotional energy. They numb themselves. They shame themselves for feeling what is natural. Then they wonder why nothing moves. Your anger doesn't make you dangerous. Your jealousy doesn't make you weak. Your resentment doesn't make you broken. They mean something in you wants change, and that desire, when regulated, is one of the strongest forces you have. If you want psychology that doesn't shame emotions, but teaches control, direction, and self-mastery, subscribe. This channel isn't about suppressing who you are. It's about learning how to use it.